let's talk about school choice. On Nextdoor, we've been having a spirited conversation about school choice and specifically charter schools and how the presence of these programs might be siphoning resources away from the public school system. But what does school choice actually mean for the people of Pullman? Really, when it comes down to it, this is a welcoming issue. Regardless of affiliation or funding, having diversity in school options is a key part of bringing people to our region. People come to Pullman from all over the world, and employers like Schweitzer and Pullman Regional Hospital are looking to recruit from areas that have more diverse education options than we're used to having, which is why it's critical that we have multiple options to be able to meet multiple needs. Now, despite some misconceptions, there is no public support for education that goes to any private schools here on the Palouse. We have something like 2 to 4 privately owned schools here in Moscow and Pullman. As best I can tell, they are entirely self-sufficient, or at least supported by the people who are vested there. In the case of our local charter school, it has no religious affiliation, and what state funding it does receive is more of an annex to what the public school is already doing. Also, I think it's worth pointing out that the city of Pullman does not actually control funding for Pullman schools. In all 50 states, K-12 education is handled at the state level, which means that state property taxes may be collected in Pullman, but they're spent out of Olympia. That money is then given back to the Pullman School District, who then decides how they're going to spend it. This is completely outside the purview of Pullman City Council and certainly the mayor's office. Ultimately, when we have strong schools here in Pullman, everybody wins. It doesn't matter if you send your kids to the charter school or Pullman High School or Pullman Christian School or even to one of the schools over in Moscow. Having a diverse set of options for education makes our community more welcoming, helping us attract individuals and families from a broader and broader part of the world.